Hello, today is Hillary Clinton's birthday. I often wonder how she must have felt losing that election to Donald Trump in 2016, when in the subsequent presidency so much of the liberal values that she stood for, and many of us stand for, got completely ignored. But she admits that perhaps one thing she said might have contributed to her defeat. She called Donald Trump's supporters a basket of deplorables, and that kind of insult doesn't help people to engage sensibly with the process of electing a government, and indeed I think the whole process of democracy depends on respect for other people's points of view, recognizing that other people can be intelligent and independent, but yet have different views from yourself. Democracy is by no means a perfect system. Someone once described it as endless debates between quarrelsome, misinformed citizens. And indeed, it does give everybody a chance to have their say. But in this country, when it comes to the vote, only those who vote for the winning party get their way. And in this case, in our current government, it's only 1/3 of the electorate. So the other 2/3 are left without feeling that their views have been taken into account. On the other system, of course, is to have proportional representation so that the government represents a much wider cross-section of opinion. But the problem there is you don't get such strong government because everybody in government has got to agree to what's being done. Democracy is not perfect by any means. And often it's just a popularity poll. Whichever leader is the most popular at the time is the one who wins the vote. I think that, on the other hand, we need to value it and to protect it, because the alternatives, as seen in many countries throughout the world, are that people are oppressed, they are taken advantage of, the leaders are corrupt, and at least with democracy, those who are in leadership positions are called to account, and their decisions have to be defended, and their lifestyle has to be honest. And so I think that today I just want to value our democracy. It's not very old, it's only 200 years old, just nearly, for all men having the vote, and just over 100 for all women having the vote. So in the course of the history of this country, it's a very small proportion that's been truly democratic. But nevertheless, it is something that I think we need to value and preserve. And so I'm going today just to treasure those endless debates between quarrelsome and misinformed citizens, even though sometimes they get irritating and sometimes just silly. but I think that they are an important part of having a society where, at least in the best way that we can manage, people get to have a say in who governs them.